Hello, it's Zachar007, and this is my 2014 review of the Pebble Smartwatch. Like many tech devices today, through software updates and developers making apps for it, the Pebble Smartwatch has grown with increased functionality and more things to do with it. Because of this, more people have taken interest in the watch. And today I'll be taking a close look at exactly what the watch can do. The first thing I'm talking about is what's in the box. Obviously, you get your Pebble Smartwatch, and you get the charging cable. That's it. Now, the charging cable is something interesting. Unlike many devices, it's not micro USB. Instead, it has two magnets and then two little plugs for the charging. Because the watch is waterproof, it can't have any openings. So this charging cable simply rubs against the side of it and will attach on, and then boom, charge your device. Unfortunately, it does not come with anything to plug into the wall, only USB. So you can use your old BlackBerry charger, for example, plug that in, and then plug it into the wall. The average charge takes about 4 hours. Now the Pebble Smartwatch is pretty easy to use. On the left side we have one button and the charging area for it. On the right side of it we have three buttons, a up, down, and in the middle we have a select button. The Pebble Smartwatch has decent specs for, I guess, a watch. It only weighs 1.3 ounces, has a 1.26 inch display with LED backlight, Bluetooth 4.0, 3D accelerometer, ambient light sensor, and probably the most impressive and the best part, in my opinion, about it is that it has a 5 to 7 day battery charge, as well as it's waterproof, up to 5 ATM. Basically, you can take it in the pool with you very easily. You can shower with it, no problem. Just like a Kobo, the Pebble has an e-paper display, which means in direct sunlight, you'll be able to see it perfectly well. And because of the LED backlight, in dark situations, you can brighten it up as well, so you can always see the time. To connect your Pebble to your Android or iPhone, it's very simple. Simply turn your Bluetooth on and connect it, then download the app and launch the app. Through the Pebble app, you can actually install watch faces, you can sample notifications to your watch, and of course, remove watch faces. To get one, it's very simple. All you do is hit get and go to and find one and install it. Usually it takes about 4 to 5 seconds for your watch to receive the watch face or app. Of course, there are many different ones you can download from off the internet. Operating your Pebble Watch is very simple. Using the back button on the left hand side, that will activate the LED backlight while on the home screen. It lasts for about 5 seconds. You can also shake your watch, and that will also activate the LED backlight. The bottom and the top buttons, while on your home screen, switch your watch face. Watch face is one of the coolest things about the Pebble. There's many different ones, some move, some don't, and a really cool way of telling the time. If you press the middle button, it will basically bring you to the menu, and through the menu there, you have some default ones, and then these are also where your apps that you install go as well. So using up and down, you can scroll through, and here you go, you can see some ones I have here that I installed. So now I'll go through and show you some of the default ones that you get. First one is music. By default, it will control your music very easily. This is great if you're going for a jog or whatever the situation may be. I'll show you a sweet situation later in the video. Notifications, these are your past notifications, so if by accident you clear one. Alarms, you can set an alarm for yourself and the watch will vibrate and notify you. Watch faces, here's your watch faces like I showed you earlier. You can set the default one. Settings, we have Bluetooth. You can turn the Bluetooth off. No real reason to do that. Notifications, you can turn on Do Not Disturb, for example. You can turn notifications off completely. And of course, you can also enable, disable vibration, and also change the font size. Date and time is pretty self-explanatory. You can change the date and change the time, as well as time display. Display, we have backlight and the motion backlight. About just tells you your firmware, recovery, which is your settings, and then shutdown, factory reset are both pretty self-explanatory. The coolest feature about the Pebble Smartwatch is the ability to receive notifications. This is an email. Using the up and down scroll buttons, you can scroll through the email and read the whole thing. When you're done with it, you press the middle button and it clears it. This is what a text message looks like. At the top where the number is, if you have the person in your contacts book, it will show up there. And you press the middle button again to clear the notification. And if you receive multiple notifications before you clear them, they'll show up in kind of a paper-like view with the top part showing you what notification you're currently on. Using the up and down, you can scroll through them, and then when you're done with them, you press the middle button and it will clear them all. Now, answering the phone using your Pebble I find is useless unless you're talking through an external mic, because if you want to answer it, you still have to pull it out of your pocket, so it's more useful for just notifying you that you are receiving a phone call. Like many devices, the Pebble gets way better when you start installing apps on it. A very popular app is called RunKeep. Basically, you can see your time, your miles ran, and your pace all from your wrist. This is much better than having to pull your phone out and kind of run and touch the screen at the same time. Being able to flick your wrist and look at it is sweet. What I use it for is using the Music Box app. I can press play and it will turn my iHome on and then play the song that I chose. Of course, I can hit pause, play, previous track, next track, and I can also change the volume of the song, all from my watch. Now, if you use Android and you're a really Android geek, you've probably heard of Tasker. While using an app called Pebble Tasker, you can actually execute tasks that you've created straight from your watch. This brings Pebble to a whole new level. I also have one called Overclock, which is kind of ironic that I can overclock on a wristwatch. These are tasks that I've created and basically put in there. So I have one like request battery, so I can kind of see what my battery percentage is. Screen on is pretty simple. It turns my phone screen on. Cool one I also have is toggle pin. So if I press that and then screen off, what it will do is basically put the password on my phone. So now I have to type in a password to access the phone. And then if I hold toggle pin, it will turn that off. So now you'll notice if I press the power button on my phone, it goes straight to the home screen. That's a sweet thing that I do usually for school. So I have other ones as well, like underclock, screen on, toggle brightness, so I have automatic and then low, Wi-Fi toggle, data toggle, and of course ask Google. Also I have take picture front and take picture rear. Basically those take a picture silently, so the screen can be off. I can basically walk away and I see someone with my phone or whatever it may be. I can execute that and it'll just take a picture automatically. And that was just a few of the apps that are available for the Pebble Smartwatch. There are many more, and many more are being developed every day. So that pretty much wraps up my review for the smartwatch, guys. Hope you guys did enjoy. If I did forget anything, please let me know, and I'll try and answer your question if you have a question, or I'll write it in the description below. Now my question to you guys is, would you actually wear this watch? I've been wearing it for 2 weeks now, and I absolutely love it. I take it everywhere with me. The only time I don't wear it is when I'm really at home. But anytime I leave the house, I wear it. I absolutely love it, and it's a sweet piece of technology. Obviously, it cannot replace a phone, so it does lack on certain things. One thing I love for it to have would be a microphone. To be able to answer the phone call and just talk into the watch would be so much better for me. That's one thing I wish they would have included. But otherwise though, I really love the watch, and like I said, I wear it every day. So my question is, would you wear it? Smartwatches are kind of the new and upcoming thing, with the rumor of Google making one and Microsoft making one and Apple making one. So let me know if you're interested in smartwatches in general. Thanks for watching. If any questions, comments, or concerns, leave them below as well. And besides that, subscribe for more videos. That's the Hacker 007, and I'm signing off.